Guys, if I'm in a nightmare, help me somebody, help me somebody. As I say, when I'm in my vivid nightmares, I want somebody to wake me up, y'all. It's like you don't know what to do. It's like the horrible things that's been happening. It's just ridiculous. Stuff that could happen to anybody if they don't imagine that they not black, you know? Sometimes people have not been conditioned to follow orders, especially when they feel intimidated and have people all around them. Because you know the history of this country, y'all. If you're black, you've been conditioned to just follow orders so you don't get hurt. Don't argue with nobody, no matter who it is that's in authority over you. You pretty much, yes, sir, no, sir, talk in a calm manner. Don't escalate nobody because you don't know how crazy they can get. Give them your driving license and insurance papers. If they say get out of the car, then cut off your engine and just get out of the car. And if they say don't get out of the car, which I've been told more than once in my life, don't get out the car. And so I definitely stayed in the car because I knew that if I tried to get out of the car, I might not live to tell the story because this is America. It all depends on whose America you talking about. The strange fruit hanging from the poplar tree. Remember that song? It was about people lynching folks back in the day. People been put on chain gangs for not having a job right after slavery. You know, supposed to been free, but free for what? Looking for a job, but you ain't found one yet. And end up back in prison again, working for free because they left that clause that, yeah, they can arrest you for no reason and put you in jail. There ain't nothing that we do that the man could recognize, you know, that we had no rights. So all these people that suffered during the civil rights movement, assassination of Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, John F. Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, Medgar Evers, and many, many more, y'all. They suffered because they wanted us to be able to walk in peace and walk with our heads high and not have to put our head down when we pass by somebody or get off the sidewalk or whatever. But now we still, when we at a traffic stop, even at my age, I'm going to cut off the radio and definitely pull over time I see the lights on because I don't know how their mind is thinking. And I feel like from the beginning, they always had unstable people. They had some good people working, but since they don't have a little sign on their head to say they are or they not, you have to work on a premise that potentially something bad could happen to you, and nothing will happen to the person that did it to you. They'll just say self-defense, fear for their life. I wanted to go to the motherland so bad. I don't even have the funds right now, y'all, but mentally, I wanted to be free of this. Because when I'm in the motherland, I feel like I don't have to worry about any police. If anything, they'll be, hey, madam, how is your day? Do you have some lunch or something for me, whatever? And I laugh and just say, I ain't even had my lunch yet, something like that. Because I ain't going to even start it with them, not in no new country. And that story is for other days. But y'all, when I was thinking about, even when you're trying to think of where to go, when you want to leave a place where you feel stressed from all of this civil unrest these days, you think if you're going from the pot into the frying pan, the pot with boiling water, or getting to the woman that's frying the frying pan. Because one of the artists that I know, y'all, Chia Manza, her child, bless his soul, lost his life just because he got sick when she went to visit her family in Nigeria. They was getting the poor little child ready to come back to the United States to go to the children's hospital, but according to what they was sharing on the internet, the anesthesiologist did some kind of malpractice. But since this is America, as they say, innocent until proven otherwise. But the thing was, that's how the story goes, that the person had a history of this that they didn't know about before this poor child went into surgery with a breathing machine, came out of surgery, and the anesthesiologist had disconnected the machine and carrying a child over his shoulder, which made no sense, y'all. It's like he learned to do medicine via video or something, Did he really go to class to learn what he doing, or was it just lucky that it didn't happen? Or bad things didn't happen to most of his patients if he don't know what he doing? It's like the brain drain has made Africa suffer so badly with health care. And I was doing a video yesterday, and when I played it back, y'all, I could see my cataract on my left eye. And I can see okay with it. I could get surgery, but I'm going to get a second opinion next month. But y'all, even if I won the lottery, I would not be going nowhere until I get my surgery here at the hospital, where I at least trust the staff to be safe with me. Because I've had surgeries before and anesthesia before and woke up fine. So I don't want to risk it, y'all. It's like, that's the only thing that if you don't need nothing serious, you'll be okay, because it'll be like going to an urgent care clinic, And if you have money, you have money for your medication and stuff like that. But you wouldn't really want to have to do any surgeries over there. Maybe South Africa would be okay. But I definitely wouldn't trust nowhere else. But y'all, I just don't know. Wherever I go to, I'd always have to have a plan B if I needed surgery. Because they sure wouldn't be in a place where the doctors that you're uncertain of how educated they are. Because I know a lot of doctors from the motherland that work in the USA and the UK, and they come here to get educated, and they don't go back other than for visits, y'all. I know people got their own personal issues, y'all, but gotta have somebody that's out there that's in medicine for more than just money. It's like if you could save your money for some years, so when you go back, you could do some good in the world to pay it forward. That would be so nice, as my grandmother would say. That's so nice. If you could just get together with more doctors and other medical personnel and have clinics or hospitals or all of the above, so the people could have safe health care. Because no matter how good AI is, there's no replacement for a competent physician. A doctor is a doctor, and that's a fact. But you need one that know what they're doing. It's important. Our health is important. And definitely the anesthesiologists, because they keep you alive during and after surgery. They're very important, so they can't take their job like, oh, so sorry, my dear. I don't know what happened. Or think that you can carry somebody from surgery just because they small. Like, they supposed to be in a stretcher no matter how small. And already intubated, leave them intubated until you can safely extubate them. They're on a breathing machine because they haven't started breathing on their own because they might be over sedated. Maybe you should have calculated how much weight this child was to give them the proper dosing and make sure the vital signs are all there and all. All I can say is condolences to her and her family. I'm so sorry this happened, but it's just another reason to make me second guess where I would go. If I was leaving from here, just say I won the lottery today, where would I go? Y'all, I don't know. I truly don't know. I know I wouldn't be going nowhere before I get this cataract surgery, even if it's not till next year. That'd be just fine with me. And knowing that anytime I need something out of the ordinary, I'll be catching the plane right back to get it taken care of. Now, what of the poor people that can't do that? You know, what about them? I wish that it'll be enough educated, properly educated people to stay where they're needed, not just where they get paid the most. Not throwing stones or nothing, y'all. I understand that some places folks don't want to pay people for months at a time and just, have patience with me. I'll pay you next month. We ain't get our money yet and all that. People don't want to hear all that. They got to take care of their family. I believe everybody worldwide should get their money on time and get paid what they worth so they can take care of the people and they can train more people right there in the country so they'll have more professionals to take care of more people because everybody deserves good medical care, even if they don't have cash up front. Because that insurance stuff is a horse of another color that I will talk about at another time when I'm so moved. But anyway, y'all, just venting in the middle of the night, wondering, is this a nightmare? And do you need to wake me up? Like they say, pinch me. Am I awake? Or is this just a dream? Because sometimes my dreams be so vivid, y'all. I be like I say, help me somebody, help me somebody. Calling people by name sometime that's in this house. And they wake me up by saying, Mom, are you okay? Are you okay? And then I wake up and I'm like, ooh, thank goodness. I needed that during that nightmare then. And anyway, I hope today is going to be a better day. I sure do. For you and for me. Until next time, y'all. Peace, peace. Power to the people. I'm out, y'all. Bye.